I'm sorry. I don't even have the words for this. For those of you that are listening and not watching the President of the United States obviously not know or have a clue where he is, what's going on around him, and very discreetly the Prime Minister of Italy has to lead him back. It's sad. It's tragically sad.
Let's get ready to rumble! You can't handle the truth. Awesome, baby, to the top of the line.
Hi, I'm Pastor Marty. Welcome to the Saturday edition of the Afternoon Drive. Get yourself a good cup of coffee. Let's kick back and enjoy this time together. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, and once you are, smack the bell, click the word all. That'll give you notification of my rants, my ravings, and my undeniably flawless reasonings. Please like and share this video. It's the only way that we get the word out that we're here. Welcome to the Afternoon Drive. We see the evidence with our own eyes each and every day. We don't need reporters at the Wall Street Journal or the New York Times or anywhere else to tell us what we see ourselves. This is more than just the president having gaffes. This is more than because of age, his walking cadence has slowed, his speaking cadence has slowed. No, nay. This is mental cognitive decline. This is dementia. He is standing with a group of world leaders. They are watching paratroopers parachute in from different nations. They're standing there, they're watching this, and it is very apparent that Joe Biden completely loses focus, has no idea where he is, turns his back completely, walks away, and at one point you even see him trying to shake hands with the invisible man. There's literally no one there. Very discreetly, the Prime Minister of Italy goes over and takes him by the arm and brings him back. And again, just look at his face. Even though he sees the paratroopers landing on the ground in front of him, he has no idea what he's looking at. And he puts on his aviator sunglasses, and that's that. I have worked in elder ministry. I have worked with people who are experts in the field of elder ministry as well as elder care. My wife worked as a registered nurse at an elder care facility literally for 15 years. I have been in ministries that have had elder care ministry. And the best definition between dementia and Alzheimer's that I've ever heard given was simply this. Dementia is when an older person puts their car keys on a shelf in the refrigerator and starts looking around the house. What to do with my car keys? Where are my car keys? That's dementia. Alzheimer's is handing someone a set of car keys and they just kind of stare at it and they look at you like, well, what are these? Well, those are car keys. Well, what do you do with them? We watched dementia Joe Biden in the first 3+ years of his presidency with dementia. We're now seeing him move into full-blown Alzheimer's. He doesn't know where he is. He doesn't know why he's there. And again, this is not a political attack. This ought to be as one human being looking at another human being feeling sadness, and I do feel sadness. Now, the only reason that I won't allow myself to get overly sentimental here, despite the fact I lost a mom and a dad both to dementia, and I understand what families are going through, the reason that I can't get too worked up about this is Joe Biden knows this. This is elder abuse. That's number one. And number two, this is like watching the Mafia Don finally be brought into the courtroom. He's a feeble old man, and the court feels sorry for him, despite the fact he's a stone-cold, ruthless killer. Joe Biden is a criminal. And I'm not just talking about the money that he through Ukraine with his son and the influence peddling, taking showers with his daughter, and God knows what else this crime syndicate boss is responsible for. He spent his entire early career in the Senate as a liar, as a plagiarizing other people's biographies as his. We know that every time he starts to use those infamous words, I'm telling you the truth, this is a true story, this really happened with me and my dad, we know it's all a canard, it's all a bunch of BS and bullhock. While the liberals want to take a victory lap that our guy is a convicted felon, at least our guy was deemed mentally competent to be able to stand trial. Unlike your guy, who's been deemed by the Justice Department, they can't bring him up on charges with regard to the poor handling of the documents because, quote, he's not mentally fit to stand trial. This is Dianne Feinstein happening right in front of us again. Who's running the show? Is it President Jill Biden? Is that why she keeps putting her husband through this elder abuse? Then you got the schmuck, the morning schmuck Joe Scarborough saying, listen, I've been with Joe Biden for hours, and I'm telling you, he's sharper now than he ever has been. In fact, if you don't like that, F you.
Start your tape right now, because I'm about to tell you the truth. And F you if you can't handle the truth. This version of Biden, intellectually, analytically, is the best Biden ever.
What did you say?
Start your tape right now, because I'm about to tell you the truth. And F you if you can't handle the truth. This version of Biden, intellectually, analytically, is the best Biden ever.
That's what I thought you said.
Start your tape right now, because I'm about to tell you the truth. And F you if you can't handle the truth. This version of Biden, intellectually, analytically, is the best Biden ever.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. And may God have mercy on your soul.
Joe Scarborough doesn't even believe that. You talk about a paid shill, a guy literally who would whore himself out just to be able to keep his gig at PMSNBC so he can have contact within the deep state and make the big money to be a lying propagandist. That's Joe Scarborough. We see it. We see it. This man allegedly has his finger on the button. This man allegedly makes policy decisions on behalf of the United States. That in and of itself is frightening. This man has set the policy which has absolutely allowed the lawless frontier, which is the southern border, the fentanyl coming in, the human trafficking, the drugs coming in, the gangbangers coming in, the military terrorists coming in. This is Joe Biden. So here's the deal. We have people who want to, on the left and in the left media, want to shame not only Donald Trump, but the Donald Trump supporters. It's time to start shaming the Biden supporters. Take a look at this man that you wouldn't allow to be alone with your children because you would be worried he wouldn't have the cognitive ability to protect them or keep them from doing something stupid. Hey, Grandpa, we're going to play with fire in the kitchen. Okay. You wouldn't let this man drive your car, but you want this man to run the country. You want this man to be president. You want to elect this man not because of his great ability, but because of your absolute, beyond any rationale, hatred with Trump derangement syndrome, period. So you lie about Trump, that he's a threat to democracy. He served as president for 4 years. Nobody's democracy was threatened. And J6, the more we learn about that, the more of an inside job we understand that was designed to take Trump down. But this warped demential fool, he is a threat to democracy, stripping your rights away every day. And you know why the deep state, the Justice Department, and the intel communities want Joe Biden to stay? It has nothing to do with the fact that they believe that he stands for the Constitution and Donald Trump doesn't, and all that democracy bullhock, and that's all it is. When they talk about it, it's bullhock. They know that they can get their police state in and erode all of our rights under Joe Biden. They can't do that with Donald Trump. Now you think about that.